Picturesque Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the BYU Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Walmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with BYU's head coach. He is taking a 1-0 approach. Even though this team is on a 5-game winning streak and they have an unranked opponent coming into town today, he said all we have to do is keep going 1-0 all year long. If we keep a week-by-week focus, we'll look up and be in the college football playoff. That was his message to the team before this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Razorbacks ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He wants to change this route. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Fires left. Got a man, it's Phillips. Turns on the Jets. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cougars! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the end zone early and get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Smith takes the handoff. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Hill. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Continues to fight for yards. Runs through a man, and he might have No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. Extra point here will tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Martin. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. BYU right back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the cornerback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Going to go out on a limb and say they have a lot of him plays. Throw the ball to him. Already over 100 yards receiving.
Keep it simple, stupid. Just find this guy and get him the football. Now, if you're on defense, it's pretty obvious where this team is going with the ball. You're going to have to come up with a plan to stop this guy.
To the air on 1st down. Moving out to the right. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Rushes on him. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the counter. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Love the play call on the RPO. You're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
In the red area, it's Martin. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might be changing the route. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The run inside. It's Martin. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Looking for the score. Touchdown, BYU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Lions. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. BYU lines up quickly. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
The give is to Smith. To the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes they put you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Send that offense back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, turning it on. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass, it's Hill. With the catch, it's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the tight end showing the athleticism and diving to make that grab?
It's so nice as a quarterback, Reese, to have a tight end who's athletic and can make the play when it's not a perfect throw.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, they're trying to hit the out route to the perimeter of the field. It's a good route by the wide receiver. He just drops the ball.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Hill. Unloads to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The quarterback would love to have that throw back, but at least he'll brag that he overthrew that dude.
my arm strength is elite. You see that? I can overthrow guys that can run like that. Yeah, that's probably not what's coming to mind, but, man, you just want to put it out there. Maybe put a little bit more air underneath it. Not a lot more when you got a guy that fast, but, man, that's probably one he wants back.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Holds it in. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Cougars will use their 1st time out here. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. He wants it all. He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. double figures with 10 on the season. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Bringing the heat. Got the back over the middle. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. BYU right back to the line.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
The short hands, it's Phillips. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The quick out. At the 45 on his way. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Cougars come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Looking down the middle. Makes the catch, it's Bachmeier. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, BYU! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half. Close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Brown. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Razorbacks take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to take a shot. did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
BYU 21.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Quarterback making checks. To the air. It's Bachmeier. Finds his man. It's Bachmeier. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air on first down. Looking for a big play. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We start with a look at Rutgers taking on the Iowa State Cyclones. And it's the Scarlet Knights coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock.
There's some room. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looking to throw, it's Hill. That's caught. It's Clapp. Could not make his way to the corner.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Smith takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And that's the first thing that's really gone right this afternoon. You've got a big deficit. You haven't hit the quarterback very often. You need to change that around. Good start of the second half here. Make him feel uncomfortable.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got his man. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
Really nice job in execution there on that 3rd down through the passing game. All of a sudden now you've got a decision to make because you're in field goal range. But do you have the confidence to leave your offense out there to pick this 1st down up and go looking for a touchdown? It's a big decision right here for the head coach.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. This dude has just put his snout down, sharpened up those horns, and run through the defense. Another touchdown for this Hog running back.
I mean, how awesome is it? You know it's coming. You know he's the featured guy, but that's how good Arkansas is up front. Able to pave lanes, play physical, and just run the dang football.
So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
To throw, it's Bachmeier. Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in, it's Martin. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Finds his back in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning 2. That was beautiful.
Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. Got his man on the right. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Phillips. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. With the catch, it's Casper. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Oh, they're after him. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
21.
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Swings it out to the flat. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. Before they snap it on fourth down, we have a timeout call. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I'll tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The sure hands, it's Marshall. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Looking downfield, it's Hill. Going long. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. That's caught. It's Martin. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Cougars racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Caught near the sticks. It's Casper. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Got it behind the line. It's Casper. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Pocket breaking down, and down he goes.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Touchdown, Cougars. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
Here in the second half of this game, you're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. The give is to Smith. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Back to the ground game on the left. Picks up the first down. Oh, what a caught. Could be an alley. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arkansas. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Looking downfield on first down. Dumps it to the back. Firing to the right, complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Wants to keep it in the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Goes high to pull it in. He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. Complete downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Fitted in the window for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
The Cougars are going to use their third and final timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws it deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. That's reeled in. It's Martin. On the move at the 30. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock. A pickup of 20.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
To the air on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And the defense wins that battle, and not surprisingly, they're paying attention. Like, you kind of want to peep over there when the guy already has 3 touchdowns on the day. They're in tune. They know where the football's going. Nice job playing better coverage on a guy that, quite honestly, has dominated this football game.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grab near the marker. It's Martin. Brings into the open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0. Ball game is over.